Hey guys, it's your girl Wasita, CEO and founder of Fitness, Fashion, and Fabulous, and my girl.
Sherelle Star from Not Just a Girl in a Dress.
And today we're talking about online dating. Both of us were blessed enough to meet our husbands online. I think maybe 18 months. I've been together with my husband almost 4 years, but we got married 18 months ago. And Sherelle here.
My husband, I got married about a year ago and then was dating my husband about 3 years prior to that. So about 4 years total.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
I just want to talk a little bit about that. I think it's a dark circle around online dating. Means you're desperate or means you're thirsty, but really to me it means you're a boss babe and you're stepping out the box to get what you want, right?
Exactly.
And that's what it takes to come out your box. And my husband, he was the first guy that I ever met online. So a few years ago I dated guys online for like a month and nothing happened. It was overwhelming to me. I couldn't deal. And so round two, 3 or 4 years later, he was the first guy I met online. He seemed really nice and he was very polite. And so I decided to give it a chance. I really am not big on looking at profiles. I feel as though people lie a lot, say they're this model and this and this and that. So I'm like, let's go out, let me feel your energy, let me see what you're really working with is how I feel. We met and it was a very organic setting. We just met each other and we're just getting to know one another. Neither one of us talked about marriage. I didn't have marriage or kids even on the table just because I was very focused on my career. I had just started in fitness. So all I could think about was work, and I was looking at him like, hey, maybe he'll be a new friend. I don't know. I'm just looking for the conversation to flow, and that was happening. It wasn't really till date 3 that we just happened to be in the city at the same time. I was out and about, girl, looking a hot mess, let me be real. And I'm a sister who does not play that. Usually I'm in 5-inch heels, my face is beat. But he was in the city and I was in the city and we made it work. And through that third date we were talking, and I guess I could say where I felt the spark, I guess you could say, because I wasn't dressed and he wasn't really dressed. And we were just connecting and getting to know one another, and it felt very genuine. And I really realized that, you know what, I want to continue getting to know him. So that was my experience.
Yeah, and for me, I had tried online dating before. I had spent a long career in public relations and traveling all over the country. So I spent about 180 days on the road. So traditional dating was just out for me. Like literally, I date someone the traditional way, and I might go on one date with them, and then I wouldn't be able to see them for 6 months. So it just wasn't realistic. So online dating was definitely the way to go. And so when I first met my husband online, we definitely had a connection. I thought he was really funny, and then we went out and had our very first date after going back and forth for a little bit online, and we just had that instant connection. It was just really, really positive and really, really beautiful the way we were able to relate to one another. He was really into social justice. That came out very early as we started conversating on our first date, and then as we went through the date, there was all these sort of signs that we should definitely see each other again. He had gone to the bathroom after we had hit a bar after dinner, and the bartender said to me, "You should go out with him again. Are you dating him? You should go out with him again." And then later it happened again in another restaurant where a bartender said, "You should go out with him again." And then later the taxi driver, after he paid the cab and went on his way to go back home, said to me, "That's a really nice gentleman. You should go out with him again." So there were all these signs that, maybe we should go out again, but we were already feeling each other and feeling that connection during the date, which is really important.
And I think for me, I came from a broken home, a single parent home, my mom, and I always thought if I did get married, I wanted someone that had strong family values. That my husband is big on family, and he talked a lot about that third date, particularly relationship with his dad and with his, just family in general. And I felt a connection that if I did ever want to get married or have a child with someone, this would be the type of person I want to do it with. And it was weird because I wasn't thinking about that at all. But all of a sudden, the light kind of clicked. He was very genuine and consistent. For me, a lot of girls always say they want spark. I don't know if you're a kitten. I don't know, girl. No spark. I'm looking for consistency and loyalty. I'm a little bit jaded. I need to know what you're going to be 365 days of the year. Okay.
Well, for me, I feel like that is part of that spark, though. Like
Yes.
knowing what you're going to be getting with this person. Like I feel like there was an instant spark with me and Steven, but it was also seeing that we had similar values and being able to see that he was the person that I wanted, that I've always imagined being in this role. Like I can't say that I imagined Steven to a T, because he's very different, and in great ways he's different than who I thought I'd end up with. But there was definitely that sort of connection and that amazement of this is the type of person who would be a great father to my future children. This is the type of person who I'd love to marry and come home to and make dinner for and make them a plate of food for. Like, this is that sort of person and that personality, and that's like incredible that you can sort of see that and feel that and have that type of connection with someone.
And I think for me it was totally different. I just say remain open. I would never thought I'd be cooking somebody dinner or going down the aisle with someone and then I'm that amazing man. I'm like, I guess I should supposed to feed you dinner. Oh my God, you probably are hungry. And it totally transitioned me in a very positive way. I'm not saying that making dinner is the only positive thing, but it just changed my world. So I always say remain open to love. You never know what that could mean for you. It could mean moving away. It could mean having 4 or 5 kids. I don't know, I'm not wishing that on you, but I just always,
if it's for you,
right.
And
you're open to the universe and you just want to genuinely love someone and be a positive influence on their life, and you're expecting the same, good things come from that. And we just want to go into some tips on online dating. I know a lot of people feel like, oh, it's super scary. What if you meet a man? I saw something online, blah, blah, blah. You know, for me, I always send at least 5 of my girlfriends a picture of the guy. I'm like, this is this guy I'm going out with. This is where we're meeting at. If I don't call you at 6:20, then you know something's up, right? So I would always go to the bathroom. Hey, girl, I'm good. Everything's fine. And that's how I kind of had like a safe zone. Another thing was that no coming to pick me up. This is not the 60s. My dad is not opening up the door. I will meet you at the restaurant. I will take the Uber and I will see you when I get there. That way you control the situation and try to go to a place that is in your comfort zone. So, you know, if you live in Manhattan, don't go to Queens, girl. Time to meet you in Manhattan on the closer end, maybe like 59th Street. So whereas though it's not too inconvenient for either one of you, but that if something goes wrong, maybe it's just a dry date and you're like, hey, it's been great meeting you. I gotta run, my mom is calling me, it's crazy. You're good to go. So just wanted to put that out there.
Exactly. Always be safe, and then also like be open. Be open to try something new. Again, you're looking for maybe not that love, that person you want to marry, but you're definitely looking for someone you can have a good time with. So be open to what that might be, and you know, you've got all of these sort of questionnaires that you have to fill out online and answer questions you have to answer, but be open to maybe dating someone who's not exactly who fits in that box that you've always thought you'd be in, because the person who's right for you may be totally outside of that box. Mm-hmm. So definitely be open and trying something new and dating people who maybe you wouldn't have thought you would want to date in another situation. But online dating makes that just a little bit safer and should make you feel a little more comfortable about trying something new and different.
So hope this helps you guys out. Like I said, girl, it's 2017 coming. You better get out there
girl,
and get it going.
Girls.
If you're a boss babe, step out that box and grab what's yours. Peace out.
Bye.